Hello and welcome to this week's Jennifer the Book Club catch-up. This week we've been looking at the relationship between physical and mental health, how we feel in our body can dramatically affect our mental well-being. I'd like to read the snippet that we've been discussing from Matt Haig's book, Notes on a Nervous Planet, on page 201. Mental health is intricately related to the whole body, and the whole body is intricately related to mental health. You can't draw a line between a body and a mind any more than you can draw a line between oceans. They are entwined. Physical exercise is known to have a positive impact on all kinds of mental things, from depression to ADHD. And physical illnesses have mental effects too. We can hallucinate with flu, a cancer diagnosis can make us depressed, asthma can cause us to panic, a heart attack can cause mental trauma. If you had a bad back, or tinnitus, or chest pain, or a lowered immune system, or a painful stomach because of stress, is this a mental or a physical problem? I'd love to know how you combat mental stress and well-being problems with physical exercise and physical movement too. Do let us know in the comments below. On to other content that has been doing the rounds this week. I couldn't not mention the latest Jennifer the podcast that came out this week. Filmed pre-lockdown in what feels like now a different world. Our host Nathan speaks to Sam Conniff, the co-founder of Don't Panic, youth marketing agency Liberty, and of course the author of Be More Pirate. Their chat is highly engaging as they talk about how we all need to start breaking stupid rules, the connotations of referring to projects as side hustles, and much more. It's a really good hour-long episode, so do get outside for your daily walk and enjoy that one. I also really enjoyed an article I read on visualcapitalist.com this week. It's a series of infographics put together off the back of a survey by the Global Web Index on the changing media habits since the start of the pandemic. The GWI surveyed almost 4,000 US and UK residents aged 16 to 64 to find out how they are consuming media and entertainment since the pandemic began. Over half of the Gen Zers that were surveyed reported that they were consuming more video content than ever before. The millennials reported that as well as consuming more video content, they were also watching more television, whether online TV or broadcast TV. And whilst the baby boomers don't seem to have changed their media consumption habits that significantly, they do appear to be watching more TV online or through smart TVs. I'd love to know any trends that you're seeing in your consumers' behaviour. Do let me know in the comments below. And finally, I wanted to share with you another new read that came out this week that I've been enjoying. Gemma Milne is a science and technology writer, and this week she released her book Smoke and Mirrors. This book sets out to investigate how hype can obscure how we think about the future and the news, as well as impacting technological research and change. It covers a huge range of topics from cancer research to climate change to food production, and I highly recommend it if you want to improve the way you think critically about the news you consume. We also shared our first wider reading newsletter this week. This will be a monthly newsletter where we round up some of the most useful content we've found on the chosen topic of the book club. This month that was on mental health, and I'll link to that below. That's all for this week. Do make sure that you're subscribed to our newsletter so as not to miss any future book, video or podcast recommendations, and I'll see you next week.